Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for great support always toward this great channel. My name is Regan. If you're new in the channel, welcome. Feel free to comment, like, and share. So now, Kenyans, there is a matter arising now because IPOA imekuwa summoned pale kotini because simu ya OCS Talam inaonekana inatumika, yet simu yake ilikuwa imechukuliwa. So now the issue is that the phone of the OCS Talam, remember the OCS Talam is the OCS mwenye huwa anasimamia pale police station ya Central Police. So now meaning that ile simu yake vile ilichukuliwa for further investigation, imeonekana that hiyo simu bado inatumika mahali. So now it has forced the court of Kenya to summon the IPOA in order for the IPOA to tell them how is it possible the phone that has been confiscated ina end up being used again. Nani anatumia hiyo simu? So now the court wamekasirika because hawa wanajaribu kufuatilia kesi, wanajaribu kudeliver the justice, but the IPOA inaonekana ni kama wanacheza mchezo ya paka na panya. So now simu ilichukuliwa. Remember OCS Talam vile alishikwa tu hivi, simu yake ilichukuliwa na ndio itumike for further investigation. But now inapatikana that hiyo simu yenye ilichukuliwa inaonekana as if bado inatumika, meaning that there is someone somewhere using that phone, or there is someone controlling that phone. And to make the matter worse is that mbona watumie hiyo simu? So from my perspective is that hiyo simu wanataka kuitumia kushika watu wengine, kuwekelea watu wengine, meaning that hawataki ati kukufa kivyao. No, wanataka kuwekelea watu wengine hii kesi because wameona hii kesi wachache ndo watabeba hii msalaba. And that's why you are seeing that hiyo phone, hiyo simu ya OCS Talam, the OCS of the Central Police Station where the late Albert Ojwang died, hiyo police station yenye bado iko under investigation, simu ya OCS wa hiyo police station inaonekana that inatumika mahali. Imagine umeshikwa, phone yako imekuwa confiscated, imechukuliwa na the detectives wanataka kufanya na uchunguzi, but again in suspense way inakuja that inagundulika that hiyo simu inatumika. Ni nani anatumia hiyo simu na ni mbona anatumia hiyo simu? Meaning that there is something going on here. The government is trying to play a bad game here because simu ilichukuliwa ndo watumie kufanya na investigation. Then again ina come out that hiyo same phone yenye ilichukuliwa na the detectives for the further investigation, it has been seen that it is being controlled somewhere, meaning that kuna mtu ako behind all this, kuna mtu ana pull the strings, na these strings ndio inaleta shida. Na mimi kitu mimi nasema is that the IPOA the way wana conduct hii case na the way wana behave ndio the way wana lose the trust from the people, because people wali trust this IPOA so much. But now I think the trust is fading away slowly by the way they have conducted this case, by the way they are behaving on this case, because same IPOA ndio ni wenye wali confiscate this the phone of the OCS Talam. Remember the OCS Talam was the one who received the instruction in order that Albert Ojwang to be tortured. Remember the same OCS Talam is the one who again given the orders of the CCTV to be tampered with. So now the OCS Talam has been now in court custody. But remember his phone after being confiscated sahi inapatikana that his phone kuna mahali inatumika na inaonekana that his phone inatumika, and that's why it has forced the court to summon the IPOA in order that the IPOA to come and explain more why is that phone being operated, yet they told us that the phone was being confiscated. Hiyo simu ndio inatumika mahali na mtu mwenye haijulikani, and that's why the court now has summoned the IPOA to tell us the truth, who is behind all the operation of that phone, because hiyo simu ndo ilitumika ku receive the orders from above, in which tuliambiwa the orders came from the deputy inspector Eliud Lagat. Same phone ndo ilitumika kuongea between OCS Talam and the DIG Eliud Lagat. So now hiyo mambo ya kesi hiyo simu sasa inaleta, because mbona watumie hiyo simu, na hiyo simu intakani itumike kwa investigation, meaning that there is something here is going on, because wana try ku frame people hapa. Remember, hiyo simu ilikuwa intakani itumike kwa investigation, in which ilichukuliwa. So after that tena ina come up that hiyo simu inatumika mahali na kuna mtu anayoperate. So now the IPOA has been summoned at the court to tell the truth. So let's watch the video whereby the IPOA is trying to explain where is that phone and who is behind the operation of that phone. So let us watch the video. But before we watch the video, ladies and gentlemen, as we always do, if you have not subscribed, please, is a request, just a humble request. Take a second, hit the subscription button, and yet don't forget to hit the notification bell, in order that if I upload any video at any time, the YouTube will be able to notify you at that time. So thank you so much for that subscription, and again, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Let's watch the video, then we proceed.
And lastly, Your Honor, we are alive also to the fact of something called spoofing. I've actually experienced it in another court at some point. This is just sharing for the knowledge of the court and for the media, because it is a very serious allegation before the media. Spoofing is something equivalent to what we call cloning of human beings. So that when you want to issue your phone, I'm not accusing anybody, but I'm just giving you a possible scenario. Before you issue your phone for an investigative process, that spoofing happens. So concurrently, something is happening behind the scene to be seen as if your phone is still active elsewhere, yet it is controlled by a different gadget and even a different SIM card. So since we are alive to that, we take it very seriously, and especially because I've said at no point, in fact, even for me as counsel at IPOA, at no point do I interact with the exhibits. And since we also have a clear chain of custody in terms of paperwork, we can trace from the day it was taken, where it went. We are informed it's in the lab. Paperwork is there. So allow us that time, whichever way we direct, but for us we need the timings and the full details of those contents.
So now, as if that is not enough, the court is trying to know how this case is going, because this government is trying to play a very, very dangerous tactics here. Remember, walianza kucheza hii tactics even before the things came out clearly. From the first statement which came from the National Police Service. Their first statement ilikuwa already shaanza kuonyesha they are playing tactics. Because from the first statement, they say that the late Albert Ojwang hit himself on the wall. So after that, watu wakaanza kujiuliza, how was it possible that mtu anashikwa then ina end up that alijigonga kwa ukuta? So after that statement which came from the National Police Service, the people started asking so many questions, and the pressure started coming from all the direction. And that's why you are seeing now this government up to now is trying to play a different game here. And that's why the phone of the OCS Talam inaonekana inatumika mahali na ijulikani mwenye anatumia. What's your opinion? Drop it at the comment section. Otherwise, thank you so much for great support. Keep on subscribing, liking, and sharing. Let's meet in another video.